fruit fight now is blueberries versus plum, throat chakra versus third eye chakra. What does this tackle and wrestle with? Who are you telling your vision to? Yeah, you got a school of thought that says to keep your visions to yourself, but eventually your vision is going to take seed, it's going to take root. Somebody's going to see it blossom. Somebody's going to be a witness to your vision. And once that platform is provided for you, are you going to speak from the 3D world or the 4D world? Because the pineal gland, the third eye, the plum is dealing with the 4D world. Are you going to allow purple energy to come through your throat chakra? Are you going to be speaking purely fourth dimensionally? Or are you going to exhibit the entire rainbow, letting all of the colors come out through your throat chakra, through your voice? Are you going to be able to speak intelligently on each level of your psyche, coming from each energy center? Can you embody it fully? Like, can you have a time when your conversation is all root, a time when your conversation is all sacral, then all solar, then all heart, then all throat, then all third eye, then all crown? And even extended to energy centers beyond this, when you talk about the crown and this particular points, and when you talk about the whole Merkaba around the body, the different framing of that is also extra chakras also. But right now we're just dealing with the body and this whole fruit of the loom, right? Your underwear, what you wear under your job description, under your personality, under whoever you represent to your friends, who you are inside your thoughts, inside your own private thinking space. The fruit that is attached to that loom, that is loomed along, strung along, woven into that fabric of your secret life. Right? You understand? Of your secret life. This is where you have the option to either have a fruit fight or make a fruit salad. A fruit salad is a refreshment. A fruit fight leaves a mess and more than one type of bug. Another thing that's important about the blueberry is one of the fruits that functions as an antioxidant. So it's a cleanser. It is directly medicinal in its expression. You got different types of drinks out here that talk about it was made with this and that. And blueberry is usually one of the main fruits that gets used in an antioxidant process, the antioxidization process. So this is what you use to clear up your life and clean up your life, you understand? Your conversation. I would recommend when you're behind closed doors, that's when you start speaking the most fourth dimensionally. And if you can translate it to 3D in front of people, then you could speak, or I would recommend or suggest that you do speak from both dimensions. You know, don't speak on the fourth unless you can relate it to the third when you're in front of people. But when you're by yourself, you can go strictly fourth. You need to go fourth dimensional and higher too, because you're going to be recharging, rebooting, getting new downloads, getting new updates, getting new upgrades. So you're going to want to have your crown open. You're going to want to have that continuous opening of the head ceremony where you have an open mind. Not a free mind. A free mind can be stolen. We don't mean a gullible mind, just where your whole being follows whatever comes into the crown. You still got to consciously screen throughout the whole process. You are the one taking the wheel. No matter who says Jesus take the wheel. If we're talking about the care of an omniscient God, then things will play out how they play out. But this doesn't make us no longer responsible for handling ourselves in the moment to moment and trying to create the next moment from the previous moment. It still doesn't wipe that responsibility off the table. So we got to master these chakras, and we got to go over them and over them and over them again, like flight instructions, because whenever the plane of a particular age goes down, you better have been paying attention to that flight attendant, to that stewardess who was pointing to the picture and showing you how to pull down the bag and give oxygen to yourself first and then help the friend. All of that stuff is applicable. You dealing with the realm of the prince of the power of the air. So flight safety instructions that work in a plane is the same way you function in airtime. Before you can give life-giving advice to yourself, the believability of it has to be seen in you. Your plum and your blueberry got to work together. Your third eye chakra and your throat, they have to work together. You understand? So that's what you're looking at with that. So those things have to be on the same page, and how you express yourself. So yes, you're gonna be taking in these upgrades, and you're gonna basically be the transmuter of what goes on in the fourth dimension through the third dimension, because it's from here that we express ourselves. So I guess we can add the crown. We can add the crown. We don't have to do another separate video about that, because I already told you what that is. That's basically the bowl, because the crown chakra is white. So that's the bowl that the fruit is in. All of your energy centers are housed and categorized appropriately based on how you receive information. So based on what comes through the crown will have everything to do with the arrangement of the fruit. Will the strawberries be at the bottom? And smashed by grapefruits? How is the fruit going to be arranged in your bowl? How are your energy centers going to be arranged according to your according to your understanding? How is this stuff going to come in through your crown? How is your crown going to be decorated? What kind of gems? Is it going to be, are you going to be a primarily a voice center ruler, where you're more like in the art of mantra and proclamation? You're going to have the lapis lazuli all across your crown, because that's blue, representing the throat chakra. Likewise, if you had all emerald, you would be a heart-centered ruler. But all of these things are gems in your crown, right? Because no matter what's going on inside you, the crown is going to be the main representative of all the other energy centers. Because when the dragon pops up through the head, through the mind, is what they would call breaking ground. So again, this is Super T Sigma with Sigma Programming. I thank you for your time and attention. You already know reaching is teaching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you greatly. Just continue to vibrate high, though, people. Peace.